The 5 or 6 cities that you need to buy or invest in Champaign County. I'm going to break down the 5 or 6 cities where the majority of the population of Champaign County lives. I'm going to break down why you might want to buy there, why you might want to invest there, and what makes each of these cities unique. Hey guys, my name is Jay Lehman and I break down all things real estate. I'm located right here in Central Illinois. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I help homeowners find their dream home or sell it. And I also help investors invest for cash flow, appreciation, and wealth building. And I want to talk about 5 or 6 cities in Champaign County where the majority of the population lives. So let me get started right now. Number 1 is Champaign County, the county's namesake, Champaign. It's about 80,000 people. Of course, that number balloons when students return in session in August through May because students come and live, half of them live in Champaign, half of them live in Urbana, so the number balloons. But Champaign is a great market to invest in. It's got a small town feel with big city amenities. It's got a great downtown, it's got a campus area, it's kind of a micro-urban community, it's got great jobs, it's with a university and Carle Hospital, and it's also got a Costco, it's also got Walmart, it's got everything that you would want. The Starbucks in a big city, but that small town feel. And as far as an investment goes, I have most of my investment properties in Champaign because you have a lot of young professionals, you have students, you also have a lot of renters in this area because of the university and the hospital. We're a rather transient community, meaning people might live here for 2, 3, 4 years. So we have a lot of demand for rental properties. If you get a good rental property in a good location, you could have 0 vacancy for years. That's right, 0 vacancy, means everything is filled up. That is huge because when stuff is filled up, you're getting paid, right? Number 2 is Urbana. Urbana is about half the size of Champaign, and it is a twin city, and the university is situated right in between. Urbana is known for some of the state streets of Urbana, which are some of the oldest homes in the county. The county seat is located there. And of course, they have good investment properties and great single family home neighborhoods as well. The investment properties in Urbana are not going to be as big as some of the Champaign investment properties. Most of the bigger properties, meaning like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories, are going to be in Champaign. Urbana kind of has a limit on that, like to keep smaller buildings and like to keep their neighborhoods more single family oriented. But I own an apartment in Urbana. It's right next to Carle Hospital. So we have a lot of nurses, a lot of hospital people that like to rent in that area. Again, I like to get rental properties that are by employment. Champaign-Urbana is a very diverse community, has good schools, and of course is home to the University of Illinois. So you're going to have a lot of University of Illinois activities, whether it's the music at Krannert or the arts at Krannert or all the athletic games like the basketball games at State Farm Center or the football games, my personal favorite, at Memorial Stadium. Sometimes you can ride your bike or walk to those events or the concerts at our State Farm. So all of those add to it, which makes it a very, very attractive spot here in Champaign County. Most people live in Champaign-Urbana. Strong single-family homes and strong schools and athletic programs in those schools. And most of those people in Tolono, which is south of Champaign, or St. Joe, which is east of Champaign, about 10 miles on I-74, or Mahomet, which is 10 miles west of Champaign on I-74, or Monticello, which is about 15 miles west of Champaign on I-72, are all going to be people that live there, but mostly work in Champaign-Urbana and are commuting in. Think of those as the suburbs of Champaign-Urbana, and most of the jobs are located in here. Now, those smaller towns often have schools that are combined in there. For instance, Tolono has 5 different towns that flood into the Unity School District. St. Joe is paired up with St. Joseph Ogden. Mahomet is paired up with Mahomet Seymour. And Monticello's paired up with Whiteheath. So all of those make great what we call bedroom communities, but a lot of investors don't invest there because there's a lack of inventory and the rent to price ratios get a little wacky for Central Illinois. Maybe you pay more price and the rents necessarily don't match up. Now, there is a big demand to be in those areas as a renter because of the school districts, so you will get a rent premium. Now, I own an apartment in the Monticello School District. It does great, and I got a great deal on it, and I help investors invest in all of these areas. But it's important that you know the nuances of each town and each market when you're buying a house for yourself or you're going to invest somewhere. You know, just a couple blocks in a city like Champaign can make all the difference on if your investment will be profitable or not. So if you're looking for advice on real estate, whether where to live, where to have your kids go to school, or where you can actually get the best cash-on-cash return for your money when it comes to real estate, or the best appreciation, or maybe where you could service a certain type of demographic, I'm here to help you with that, and I help investors from across the country. So if this brought you value and you're looking to invest in Champaign-Urbana, would you, or Champaign County, would you subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, because I want to help you start building wealth through real estate.